Yo. I said, yo. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, John Reigns, coming to you guys with another video, man. Y'all boys already know what to do. Drop a like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Look, we're gonna get straight into today's video because I found something out that's pretty tough. It's pretty OD. If you guys don't know, the difficulty on Faction Wars has been raised tremendously. I want to get into some other things, but I'm not. I'm gonna stick to the point of this video. I'm gonna show you guys how to beat Faction Wars after patch 1.20. Now, if I go all the way back to the home screen, you guys see it on the bottom right of the screen where it says WWE Live up to date is patch 1.20. So this is the most recent patch they've dropped. I don't know if they're gonna drop another patch. We should be getting Wwe 2K22 in March or something, somewhere around that range. That's when 22 dropped last year. So hopefully we get it around that time. But basically, guys, it is not easy on Faction Wars to just come in here anymore and just, you know, there's been plenty different eras on Faction Wars over the past year. There's been the kendo stick era, there's been you know, the submission era, and now we're just in an era where it's just tough now. Like, they just rose the difficulty to, it seems, legendary difficulty. So now, guys, it's very simple on what you're gonna have to do to beat Faction Wars, and I want you guys to pay really close attention. You guys can see I have different teams and different things that I want to that I utilize. So we're gonna activate that Faction Wars grind lineup, and notice, guys, I have a specific lineup that I want to use, whether I feel like using a women's division or I feel like using a men's division. I'm gonna show you guys how we're gonna do this. Now, I used to have Asuka in here, or I currently do have Asuka in here, but you know, she probably could stay because she does have the two badges that you do need. As you guys can see, there's two very important badges that you need at this point to be successful in Faction Wars. You need Sting Like a Bee and you need Space Invader. Once you have those two badges, you're pretty much good to go. Now, I don't know if the other Asuka cards has the same one. She does have Sting Like a Bee on Amethyst, but she doesn't have Space Invader, which is going to be the icing on the top of the cake. I would say stick to the ones that have Sting Like a Bee and Space Invader. Now, guys, if you don't have a card that has either or, you need to find a card that has one of them, at least one of them to start off. I know a lot of people might be like, hey, what if I don't have a card? This is what it's gonna have to be now, guys. Faction Wars was the mode that you could play to earn cards that were gonna help you get through Proving Grounds and all the other difficulties, or just basically just Proving Grounds. The first best card that you're gonna get from this is gonna be the Samoa Joe, but you don't get the Samoa Joe until 210 wins, so you're still gonna have to put some type of pain in with some other card. Anyways, there's a lot of cards that you guys can try to look to find. If you want me to make a video on that separately, I will do that. But basically what I wanted to show you guys is how you need to make your squad. So what you need to do is you need to pick 3 of your worst cards from your entire collection. So when you go to choose superstar, go all the way down to the bottom of your collection. You can reverse sort it, you can do whatever you want to do to get there. These are the worst cards that I have in my collection: Humberto Carrillo, Slapjack, Mace. So we'll put in Humberto Carrillo right now, actually. So we'll put him in there, and then we actually want to get Slapjack in there too. We want to just have the 3 worst cards we can possibly get, and then that final card is obviously going to be a card that has the badges that you need. So okay, we got Slapjack, Humberto Carrillo, and Mustafa Ali. These are the 3 worst cards. Wait, hold on, I want to double check one more time because it's urgent now, guys. Before I did this to make things easier, but it's urgent now. Like, you have to do it. There's no other debate about it. There's no other question about it. You must do it. So okay, here we go. We have the worst cards you can possibly get, and it'll make sense in a minute. Just stick with me. All right, so once you pick those 3 worst cards, now you have a card that has Sting Like a Bee and Space Invader. Now for me, luckily, I have the collector's level reward Samoa Joe. For anybody else that still wants to play Faction Wars and you might have the Samoa Joe card, then you're in great shape. If you don't have this card, like I said before, find a card that has Sting Like a Bee or Space Invader. That's gonna be the first way this mode will get a lot easier for you. If you don't have a card that has it yet, go find it, guys. It's in the token market. There's cards that you can get that have these badges. Some of them have both, some of them, you know, some of them have one or the other. So once you do that, you're good to go from there. Now you want to head over to Faction Wars, right? Once you head over to Faction Wars, pay attention, it still matters. You want to select the worst card from the lineup, right? Select the worst overall card from the lineup to start the fight with. Then you go into the fight. Now the reason being is because they match you up depending on how your team is. So the fact that I have 3 bronze cards and 1 good card, guess what they're gonna do? They're gonna give them 3 bad cards and 1 good card. So all of a sudden, you're starting the match with the worst card, right? the worst card you start the match with, now you tag in your best card immediately. So now you have an advantage right off the rip. But remember guys, it is on like legendary difficulty of some sort, so you have to still be careful. But the best part about this is that Samoa Joe has legendary Sting like a bee, and he has legendary Space Invader. So what does that mean? I'm going to be able to cause damage to my opponent right away. Build up my signature, build up my finisher. Once I do that, all of a sudden it's going to be a lot easier to finish the fight versus if I use any other card. So guys, it's important that you do that, and you have to make sure you land your reversals too, because look, it's going to be a reversal fest for the most part because the difficulty is high. But it's important that you stay focused when you're doing this, because if you don't land certain reversals, a tag could be made right away, which he might do right here. I hope he does. Yep, a tag's gonna be made. So it's gonna be tough, guys. It's not gonna be easy. You have to like be very, very patient and just keep landing your reversals as much as you possibly can. You see right here. Oh, let's beat him up. Let's beat him up. Beat him up. Get him up right here. We got that signature, which is good. We need it. Land that signature, and now when we land the signature, we can lock in the finisher, and we're gonna be at a great position to end the fight right away. You know, Samoa Joe has that Coquita clutch, and I'm glad you guys get to see this right now, because that's what Faction Wars is now, bro. It was a lot easier before, but you know how WWE likes to do it. They like to patch stuff when they see people, you know, when they see us finding methods. They don't want to make it easy anymore. So you're just gonna have to deal with it for the most part. All right, so he's finally back in the ring, and the best part about all of this is, look, we got Sting like a bee. So whoever gets in the ring, we're gonna be able to cause them damage. Obviously, we don't want Randy Orton in the ring, and he gets in the ring. But guys, this is what you're gonna have to deal with. I could sit here all day and try to show you guys how to finish the match, but like realistically speaking, right? For those that haven't played Proving Grounds yet, this is what a Proving Grounds match looks like, right? A Proving Ground match looks like this. A lot of reversals, right? A lot of tagging if it's a tag team match. And this is just the honest truth of what you have to literally deal with. So you could sit there and try to get up quicker. Like when you get knocked down, when you're fighting the lower ranked opponents right away, you could click R1 or RB on the Xbox controller to try to hurry up and get up fast, so you can stop the person from making the tag. But it's gonna be tough anyways, no matter how you look at it. Now we're fighting a Diamond Randy Orton card that has great badges on legendary difficulty, it seems. So it's gonna be tough, guys. But this is the recipe, right? This is the recipe. If anybody else has some type of recipe that they think is better than this, I would love for you guys to really let me know and tell me exactly what it is, because I don't see any other recipe really being that effective right now. But you never know. The community is filled with different things, different ways of getting things done, and maybe somebody might actually find a legitimate way to do it. So I actually want to see if I can finish this fight right here with the Randy Orton and try to get them, get a submission on him. I want to see how powerful the submission is on a diamond card that really doesn't have too much damage on him. Let's see. Ooh. So it's not that tough when you don't put too much damage on them, but people will try to interrupt it. But the more damage you put onto like a Randy Orton or something like that, or any card you're fighting against, the better. So right here we can get him up, and we're gonna be able to put some more damage on him right here with the signature. They're all pretty much fighting right now, so we're in a better position. I wouldn't say go for the pin all the time, because the pin is like, it's a lot of time for them to really disrupt the 1, 2, 3 count. But the submission is it's very difficult for them to disrupt that. So I would say try to get him stunned, because you don't want to land a finisher or try to go for a finisher and get reversed. So try to get him stunned. And guys, remember, I'm telling y'all, this is tough. It's not easy at all, right? And this is Faction Wars. This was known to be one of the easier difficulties. I don't even want to do the hot tag, because I want him to, this is one of the first people that we had fought. So right here, if we can, okay, we get out of that. So we have a finisher, right? And this guy's pretty much damaged. So we just really need to land one little reversal, get him stunned, and this should be good enough to end the fight right here. Let's see, because he already had a lot of damage on him. So let's see if we can get it done right here. And we pretty much get it done right there. So that's what it's gonna take, guys. It's gonna take you to do that. Obviously a lot of tags were made, so if you do have special, you know, your special meter filled up, you could jump up quicker by clicking R1 on your controller, and from there it'll be a situation where you can say, okay, I'm going to stop the tag, put the damage on, and then land that finisher. So that's why it's important to have those two badges, guys, Sting Like a Bee or Space Invader, because it's going to make it that much easier for you to do. I want to see what we get from the briefcase award, because there's some new rewards in there. Not the greatest, but I want to see what we could get. Yo, if y'all enjoyed that little quick method, not really quick, but you know, I wanted to make sure I go into detail for you guys so you can fully understand what I'm saying. If y'all enjoyed that video, man, let me know what y'all thoughts down below in the comment section. Drop a like, comment, subscribe, and guys, let me know most importantly, if it's not working for you, let me know. Let me know if it's not working. Let me know if you guys have any different ideas, whatever. Drop it down below in the comment section, and I'll see you guys in the next video, man. Peace.
Gang, they cannot do it like him. Nobody shooting like him.